Why is it the more you cry or beg for her to stay, the more she will want to stay away from you? It's a question that claws at the soul, isn't it? You pour out your vulnerability, lay bare your heart, offer everything, and instead of drawing her closer, it seems to push her further. It feels counterintuitive. Shouldn't genuine emotion be attractive? Shouldn't she see the depth of your feeling and want to hold on to that? The answer isn't about a lack of feeling on her part necessarily. It's about the fundamental laws of attraction, not just romantic attraction, but human attraction in general. Think about magnets. Two north poles pushed together repel each other. Two south poles cling tightly. When you cry and beg, when you operate from a place of neediness, you're essentially presenting two north poles, her freedom and your desperation. She feels the push. She instinctively moves away to create space. We've been conditioned by movies, songs, even fairy tales, to believe that grand gestures of pleading are romantic. That a dramatic declaration of love will always win her over. But often, it communicates something deeper and less flattering than pure affection. It says, I can't function without you. My happiness depends on you staying. You owe me your presence. And most people, even those who care for you deeply, don't want to feel like they are holding someone else's entire world together. They don't want to be responsible for your complete happiness. It's a lot of pressure. It subtly diminishes their own agency, their own freedom. Let's break it down. What happens when you beg? First, you diminish your value. Think about it. If something is readily available, easily obtained, does it feel as valuable? When you're actively pursuing her, chasing after her, constantly trying to win her approval, you signal that you are willing to accept less than you deserve. You become convenient, not cherished, not desired, convenient. Second, you project insecurity. Insecurity is rarely attractive. It's not about being flawless. Everyone has flaws. But owning those flaws, accepting them as part of what makes you uniquely you, that's powerful. Begging screams, I'm afraid I won't find anyone else. I'm afraid of being alone. I'm afraid I'm not good enough. She senses this fear and subconsciously questions your self-worth. Third, you rob her of the space to choose you. True desire isn't born from obligation, it's born from genuine choice. When you plead, you're subtly trying to force her hand. You're making it harder for her to freely choose to be with you because she feels a little bit trapped by your emotional weight. She might stay out of pity or guilt, but those aren't the foundations of a strong, lasting connection. Now, let's talk about what happens when you shift the dynamic. What happens when you stop chasing? When you stop begging? It's not about becoming cold or indifferent. It's about shifting from need to want. From I need her to stay to I would love for her to stay, but I'm okay either way. This is where the magnetic pull of self-respect comes into play. Here's how you rebuild that magnetism. 1. Embrace the pause. The immediate instinct when faced with potential loss is to do something. Anything. But sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is pause. Stop texting incessantly. Stop calling just to hear her voice. Give her space to breathe, and more importantly, give yourself space to breathe. Let the silence hang for a moment. It's uncomfortable, yes, but it's in that discomfort that growth happens. 2. Reclaim your life. What did you enjoy before she came along? What passions have you neglected? What hobbies have fallen by the wayside? Dive back into those things. Rediscover yourself as an individual, not just as half of a couple. Go to that pottery class you've been meaning to take. Start running again. Spend time with friends and family who lift you up. The more vibrant your own life becomes, the more attractive you become, regardless of her decision. 3. Focus on self-improvement, not just to win her back. This isn't about changing yourself for her. It's about becoming the best version of yourself for you. Maybe that means hitting the gym. Maybe it means reading more books. Maybe it means finally tackling that project you've been putting off. Invest in your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. When you radiate confidence and self-assurance, she'll notice. 4. Communicate with strength and clarity. If you have a conversation with her, avoid the pleading tone. Speak from a place of calm strength. Express how much you enjoy being with her. but also demonstrate that your world won't crumble if she decides to move on. Something like, I really value our time together, and I'd love to continue exploring this connection, but ultimately, I respect whatever decision feels right for you. Notice the difference between that and, please don't leave me, I can't live without you. 5. Practice radical acceptance. This is the hardest part. You have to be okay with the possibility of her leaving. Truly okay. It doesn't mean you won't feel sad, but it means you won't let that sadness paralyze you. Acceptance isn't resignation, it's empowerment. It allows you to move forward gracefully, regardless of the outcome. Remind yourself, even if she leaves, it doesn't diminish your worth. It simply means she wasn't the right fit for this chapter of your life. Think about a confident hunter. Does a lion chase after every gazelle frantically? No. The lion exudes power and self-assurance. It observes, stalks, and then strikes with purpose. It doesn't need that particular gazelle, it wants it. And the gazelle senses that difference. You are the lion. You have inherent value. You deserve someone who chooses you freely, enthusiastically, and without hesitation. Someone who is drawn to your strength, your passion, and your self-respect. This isn't about playing games. It's about shifting from a position of weakness to one of power. It's about recognizing that the most attractive quality anyone can possess is genuine self-love. So, stop begging, stop crying, start living, reclaim your life, embrace your worth, and watch as she, or someone even better, is drawn to the magnetic pull of a truly confident and self-respecting you. Because ultimately, it's not about making her stay. It's about becoming someone worth staying for. Now, take a deep breath. What one small step can you take today to start reclaiming your power? Don't overthink it, just one thing. Do that and watch the shift begin. You deserve happiness, not just her presence. You deserve a love that feels like a choice, not an obligation. Go get it.